Assetto Corsa Rally released into early access last Thursday without VR support, but you can play the game the way it's supposed to be played in full, glorious virtual reality. The question is, should you? Let's get straight into it then, and remember, we're born to respawn. Just for context, I have never played Richard Burns Rally, so I cannot compare AC Rally to that seminal 23-year-old title. Also, this isn't a video about whether or not you should buy Assetto Corsa Rally. You should buy it, but should you wait for the official VR release before jumping in, or do you want to play this in VR now? As you can see in the footage running in the background, I have played this game using my Meta Quest 3 through Virtual Desktop and Steam VR at 90 FPS, using DLSS Swapper with the in-game graphics on the high preset. The game is built using Unreal Engine 5, so it is a perfect fit for Praydog's UEVR injector. But there is a bit of setting up to do. I am by no means an expert in UEVR. In fact, this is the first game I've played using it. So, if you have any technical questions, I put links in the description to the UEVR download page, the Flat to VR Discord, which has an AC Rally thread in the UE game section, and where to download DLSS Swapper. My fellow VR YouTube buddy Paradise Decay is the guy for UEVR tutorials and setups, so I have also put a link to his channel as well. Now, it took me a bit to get the game running. I had some problems with OpenXR causing the game to crash. But once I'd sorted that, everything started to work. It is a fairly simple process once you have it working. Open the UEVR injector, fire up Virtual Desktop, and open the game on Steam in flat screen. Once the game is running, click the little arrow here and you should see AC Rally. Highlight that, then click Inject and wait. After a few seconds, the game should switch to VR. I have a mouse and keyboard on my sim rig, so found it very easy to navigate the menus. The game does support gamepads as well, but I didn't try using one. So comment down below if you have and if it was okay. Now, onto the thorny question of whether you should wait for the official VR release or should you jump in now and use the UEVR injector. My answer is quite simple. Take the time to set up the UEVR mod, and this game plays just like it was an official VR release. If anything, this game plays much better than EA's WRC official VR port, which was a complete mess with shonky graphics, blown out brightness and contrast, and a very poor frame rate, which made even me feel nauseous, and I have iron VR legs. Once it is set up, it is very easy to use. All the menus work as expected. Jumping into your favourite car is easy. The game camera always seems to spawn you into the correct position. And the game picked up my Fanatec GT Pro automatically. And once I'd allocated a few buttons on the wheel for pause and restart, for example, it played just like proper VR game. Kudos to the geniuses at UEVR and Praydog for making this tool so good, especially for racing games. Now, it's not all rose-tinted spectacles. This is still an Unreal Engine game, so you will have to fiddle with the graphics as it will be overbright and the contrast always seems too high. It is also an early access title, so there is limited content and there are some bugs. In the superb little Mini, for example, there is a glaring reflection of your dash on the windscreen, which is very distracting. Almost as distracting as your co-pilot, who has no head. Though the graphics do look sumptuous, there is pop-in, marshals appearing, then disappearing, and if you turn 180 degrees while in the car, half of it isn't rendered. But this is currently a flat-screen game, so this is to be expected. Before we get on to how the game drives, my channel is growing exponentially at the moment, so if you've got some value from this video, please hit the like button. The algorithm loves the likes. Please also consider subscribing and joining my channel membership for early access to most of my videos, plus monthly giveaways and challenges. Thanks. How is the driving then? Well, it's brutal. If you have come from Dirt Rally 2 or EA's WRC, prepare to spend a lot of time upside down in a ditch, questioning how your life choices led you to this spot.
Effing right.
Fuck. Driving on the laser-scanned gravel stages of Hafren in Wales is the most thrilling experience I have ever had in a rally game. There, I've said it. The sense of momentum, weight transfer, tyres fighting for grip on the loose surface, the force feedback feel through the wheel, all added up to a tremendous, though punishingly difficult experience. The tarmac stages are a bit broken, unfortunately, as the brakes have no feeling whatsoever, are way too easy to lock up, and once you've lost traction, you are a passenger and are off into the beautifully rendered countryside. It's a shame, and I'm not the only one who has picked up this fault, so hopefully it can be an easy patch, because apart from that, the tarmac stages are a lot of fun. In conclusion, Supernova Games Studio and Kunos have an absolute belter on their hands for an early access title. They have got so much right at the start of the game's life. Yes, it needs more stages, more countries, more cars, but the basic fundamentals, the actual bones of the game are solid, and it looks like I will finally get some use out of my Fanatec Handbrake. I'm very excited for the future of Assetto Corsa Rally, and if you are a rally fan, you should be too. Take the time to set up the UEVR injector, and this feels like a game built from the ground up for VR. So if that excites you, then go buy it now. It currently costs £19.99 in the Steam store, but bizarrely, if you buy the Assetto Corsa Evo and Rally bundle, it will only cost £17.99, and then you will own both early access titles, which is an absolute bargain. As always though, what do you think? Are you a rally fan? Has AC Rally tickled your inner Sebastian Ogier? Do you fancy yourself as a modern day Colin McRae? If in doubt, flat out kind of driver? You know the drill. Get involved and comment down below. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button. The algorithm loves the likes. If you love this content, please join my channel membership like these lovely people did. You get custom badges, emojis, and early access to most of my content. If you want to watch more content from me, please click here or here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side.